Cozy Marbles is a comfy game about building marble runs, using a huge range of bits and pieces from Charming Homes, Fairy Tale Realms, and Starlit Spacecraft to fit. Engineer the marble run of your dreams. No need to get it perfect, just release your marbles and let the good times roll. But this leads to one simple question. Is Cozy Marbles worth your time? Well, Cozy Marbles is a comfy game about building marble runs, using a huge range of bits and pieces from Charming Homes, Fairy Tale Realms, and Starlit Spacecrafts. Fit together the marble course you've always wanted to build and play with, unwind to bespoke lo-fi. Oh my god, I can't even speak today. Oh my god. Unwind to a bespoke lo-fi soundtrack and roll with the nostalgia. So that's really an interesting premise here. Tracking errors. To improve the quality of Cozy Marbles, I'd like to track for potential errors and crashes. All data is anonymized. I guess that's so we have a nice little demo here for Steam Next Refreshed. Let's have a look at the settings. We got some nice settings here. We got VSync. I'm turning that shit on. We have depth of field, physics. You can adjust the marbles amount, which is pretty cool. If you have a computer that happens to maybe struggle. And yeah, so one really cool feature I can see in the top right here is we also have Twitch integration. I can't believe we have Twitch integration on a goddamn demo. That is quite impressive, I would say. So the planned release date for this game is this year, at some point this year. Perhaps they are afraid to say what specific date they want to go for, because GTA is coming out in November and everyone's avoiding GTA because it's going to be the biggest game ever. But what is Cozy Marbles? Well, as it said, I think you just have to create a level. We even have Steam Workshop integration, which is kind of crazy. But let's do a example level for now, just to see kind of how it works. So we have options. We have camera controls. I don't know how to. Okay, we have camera controls here. Can I use controller? Oh, you can use controller. Okay, this is cool. The right stick controls the mouse, and you can kind of, if I use the left trigger, I can kind of spin around. And you zoom in and out by pressing L1, R1. Very cool. So how do we roll marbles then? We're going to roll our marbles by maybe my buttons are not configured correctly. Hold on. There we are. How do you roll your marble? It's the E button, whatever the E button is. Nope. Okay, these controls are not going to work for me. Maybe it's not set up for a controller right now. Let's just go with normal mouse and keyboard then. Clearly having issues with the old controller there. So I presume then our marbles are going to start from here. And there's a power indicator to kind of choose how fast it's going to go. It's pretty cool. And those marbles are they're gonna shoot out here a medium pace, a low medium pace. They're gonna go down into this little curve here, all the way around into the spiral and into the cup at the end. So if I press enter, oh, there we are. So we've got marbles. They're rolling around and they just go immediately down to the end there. That's very cool. I like that. Racing. Yes, ready up. Okay, so you can have like a race mode, so you can see who gets down there the fastest. Pretty cool. I guess for the Twitch integration, that is going to be extremely useful, because obviously the Twitch integration will have usernames above the balls, and it'll be able to determine who is the first person in the end zone there. Obviously, that doesn't really work in this specific scenario because there is only one winner, and it's whoever's first. But I'm presuming then if we go back to the main menu and we look at some of the other examples, I'm going to presume there will be other types of, oh my god, I mean, look at this thing. This is crazy. So we have, this looks like the ending. This is the goal here, right? So where does it start then? We have two starts. We have yellow and pink. So again, this is kind of a race situation, right? We can race the marbles. So there we are. I'm gonna race them. We're gonna see who is first, even though they're literally next to each other. Oh, pink just took the lead there. Very shortly took the lead. And pink gets the win. Yellow 2 was the first yellow in there. I'm guessing if you put racing mode on, maybe you can track first place. Oh, interesting. So yeah, let's start the race. So this camera then is we can circle around and it'll kind of change depending on who's in first place. Or not. I was actually expecting pink. Track first place. What? Oh, it did. Okay, yellow was in the first place. Now, I don't want to interrupt the video for too long, so I want to keep this short and sweet. The week of July the 20th is going to be our annual charity event in support of St. Columba's Hospice here in Edinburgh, Scotland. The week's going to start on the 20th of July with a 12-hour VPW wrestling stream. It's going to have music challenges, wrestling quizzes, and we're going to be playing games that we have never played before on the channel, as well as completing many challenges, and if I fail those challenges, there will be punishments involved. This is my first time doing something like this, so I'm very excited and I want you guys to participate as well. So I hope to see you there, but the fun doesn't stop there. On Tuesday the 21st of July, we are doing an improv stream. Now, if you know anything about me, I have been doing improv comedy this year, and I want to spread the love and joy that I have of improv comedy with you guys. So we're going to be doing a shorter stream for just a little bit of fun, some games, and you're going to see some really unexpected improvisational moments. It's going to be crazy. That then leads us to Friday the 24th of July. This will be the first day of the Docking 93 2026 charity stream, again in support of St. Columba's Hospice. We're going to have 12 hours again of challenges, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to be there as well as the master of ceremonies, essentially as the director. So I will certainly be there behind the desk, making sure everything's running smoothly, and there will be many times when I'm on front of the camera, perhaps also taking part of the challenges. That fun will also continue into the 25th and 26th of July. So basically, to run it down, that week on the 20th, we've got a VPW 12-hour stream. On the 21st, you've got an improv stream. On the 24th, 5th, and 6th, you've got 3 days of me and Docking 93 doing some insane shiz. We're going to share a lot more about the event closer to the time, and we hope to see you there. Cool. So I can see how this can be used in Twitch streams, because, you know, you'd want to use this in Twitch streams to determine winners for giveaways or whatever it may be. And yeah, I mean, using marbles on Twitch is not a new mechanic, but maybe this integration is, you know, there's nothing wrong with doing it better. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So if we go back then to the final one, I think it was Country Marbles Big Race. It's not that, it doesn't seem that big, but very cool that you can do this. So let's track first place, and then we're going to, okay, so they're all different countries. So we're going to start the race, and it's going to, it's tracking USA in first place, but France is clearly in first place. So I don't know why that's happening. Unless there's a bug, because USA did finish first. Maybe there's a bug where it's only following the predetermined winner. I wouldn't assume that there is a predetermined winner though. I'm gonna go racing once more because I want to prove this. Okay, so we're tracking first place, and we're gonna start the race. If it's USA again to win, then we know that it's clearly like a predetermined winner. How does it predetermine the winner? I have no idea, considering it's supposed to be a physics-based simulation. Oh yeah, so Poland won this time, so it's not. It doesn't seem like it must be bugged. You know, it's pre-release, early days. I would have expected the camera to swap to the other one when it takes over, but that's obviously not the case, and that's okay. You know, that's the whole point of early access. That's kind of the whole point of these demos. Although this is quite far ahead for a demo. We've got Steam Workshop integration already, which is not usual, I would say, for a demo. And we also have Twitch integration as well. So that is quite mature, I guess, for a demo, for something that is still in early access. There is also a shop, and you earn tickets by completing challenges, and you can use these tickets to unlock PCs that you can use in your own thingies, in your own, I don't know what to call them, tracks, I guess. There's quite a lot in here, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Really interesting. These are obviously all in the full version, but it's cool that they have icons so you can at least see what's going to be in the full. Oh my god, there's going to be portals. That's cool as hell. Pistons. It'll be fun. Space set and fairy tale set. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. But it's nice to have challenges, and of course we have a progression system, right? There's a progression system here, even if it is a really simple one in terms of complete challenges, earn tickets, unlock items. That's a really simple progression system. I think that's okay. Let's dive into the tutorial then. Since we have seen how the marbles work, let's see how building a track works. So welcome to Cozy Marbles. Let me show you around how you can start building your own awesome marble runs. Hold the middle mouse button and move the mouse to drag the camera. Okay, well my middle mouse button doesn't actually work, so that's not ideal. But you can use WASD instead, so that's fine. Hold the right mouse button, that does work, and move the mouse to rotate. So we can do that. That's fine. We've been doing that. Use E and Q to move the camera up and down. If your camera ever gets stuck in a weird place, use this button to reset the camera. Okay, fine. Click this button to launch marbles. And we have a really simple track here. Just goes around and then it's going to fly off the table. Does it actually fly off the table? Oh, it does actually fly off the table. That's really fun. Oh, can you kind of like move around the room? Oh, you can hold the shift button to move just a little quicker. I just absolutely shot off like a dart. Okay, well, we can reset the camera. That's fine. You can also launch marbles by pressing enter. Let's create a bigger marble run. Yeah, if I like spam the enter button, you can see that there's just like an army of balls. You heard me. And they're all going to do their own little thing. They're all going to roll about the place, I presume. So let's create a bigger marble run then. Click here to select the marble dispenser. Now click here to destroy the object. You can also select, obviously there's like a bin icon in the bottom right. You can also just press delete. Cool. Let's add new objects. So click the button on the bottom and you will get access to your building screen, I guess. We want to select the basic category and the game wants me to use the corner piece. So align the magnet. What am I doing? Click the middle. Oh my god. Align the blue magnet with the red magnet to snap the object. Oh, I see. Oh, that's very cool. Okay. Let's build another corner there, but we want to rotate it. So click the middle button to rotate, like I just did. And that, cool. That connects really easily. Objects marked with the ladder icon can be placed even quicker. So select the straight piece. Hold the left. Oh, okay. So you. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. So select the category for start and end, and then we'll enter. We'll put in our. Oh, I don't know why that's happened. That shouldn't have happened. How do I, so I closed this. If I want to, oh, I right clicked and it deselected everything. I was going to say we need to get rid of these because they shouldn't be there. Left click and, okay. So if you left click drag, you select multiple objects and you can move them around, I guess. Hold the left shift to change the height. Oh, interesting. I cannot for the life of me see. Oh, okay. Okay, so the height isn't clear. I wouldn't say this is a very good way of dealing with height, if I'm being completely honest. I think it would be better to have an indicator, like a number value on the item to say that you're elevated by this much, like a number. because the little chart that we've got here, the kind of floor grid, it's not really, it's quite hard to see exactly what the elevation is on that one. Open the jewel box by pressing the space bar. We can select the goal, and we're gonna snap that to the end of the track, which we've done there. Congratulations, you've built your first marble run, and we can save the level if we want to. We do not. It is shit. But if we access the pause menu, we can click save as, and we can save it as my first marble run. That's the tutorial. We've earned 2 tickets. Awesome. But that's not all. That's not all, because obviously can I just like back up the whole thing? Oh my god, you can. It'll just keep pushing. Just keep spawning them. It just keeps doing it. This is amazing. So yeah, I mean, that's really simple stuff. I mean, this is how do you destroy marbles? There we are. Pressing the I don't know, backspace key will delete all the marbles in one go, so you can just literally just keep spamming and just keep deleting them as they reach the way down. That's pretty cool. Let us navigate then to the Steam Workshop. I feel like I have to check to see if there's anyone on there that has done anything crazy. I didn't mean to do that, okay? I did not mean to do the tutorial again. We're gonna go to the Steam Workshop. So play Workshop. It's not available. Okay. That's my bad. Of course, I guess that makes sense that it's not available here. But yeah, we've got some really fun stuff here. I think it's very obvious that this game's got legs, and I think from previous Twitch integrated marble games that this game has legs. Like, we know it does, because this is something that like a lot of streamers and a lot of content creators really want. So I can see this being good. I mean, maybe I feel like I've lost a lot of my creative edge over the years. I feel like I'm not as inventive as I used to be, but I bet there are so many people out there that are going to be able to really... Oh my god, the USA just jumped the track. Did you see that? That was crazy. Yeah, I bet there's going to be so many people that like can just make the marble grid of dreams. It'd be nice to see if somehow it can get bigger. The mat here is a little small. I think some of the marble grids that we saw in the other Twitch games were way bigger than this. And although there may not be a limit on height, there is definitely a grid here. I don't know if you can build off the desk or not. So that might be something to consider as well. But maybe in the other levels, you know, there are other environments to build tracks in. Maybe they do come with larger desk sizes, different areas to build things in. So yeah, I'm going to keep up with the development of this game. This is very interesting to see. My brain's thinking content creator, but there's definitely a lot of people that are going to be having a lot of fun just throwing marbles down a grid, and especially with the Steam Workshop integration, I think there's going to be a lot of really fun tracks that people are going to develop over time. Now, with that being said, let me know if you have played this demo and what you think can maybe be improved. Pop it in the comments down below, and we can feed that back to the developers, because obviously they are wanting to make the best game that they can that launches sometime this year. They are obviously wanting to create the best game they can. So if it doesn't go into this game, it may go into the next one. But of course, this game is due for release at some point this year. And it's very cozy, it's very cute, and I kind of like it. So I will be adding this to my wish list, perhaps, because I want to keep an eye on the development of this one. But that's going to be us for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and bye for now.